On this semester's final episode of What's Up Weekly, we get a recap on the world's greatest college weekend.
And we have a guest from Culture of Care to give us some mental health survival tips during finals week. What's Up Weekly starts now.
Hello and welcome to my last What's Up Weekly. I'm Anna Black.
And I'm Carly Rasmussen. So Anna, you're graduating.
Oh, it's crazy. It's
I know.
So bittersweet. Like I'm, so excited for this next journey of my life, but it's also like I've been here for 4 years and it hasn't even hit me that this is it. Like I'm getting goosies.
It hasn't really hit me either. I feel like I'll be here next Tuesday, sitting right next to you on the couch.
It's just crazy.
Well, the annual running of Little 500 took place over the weekend, and it did not disappoint. Melanzana Cycling took home the gold for their second win back-to-back in the women's race Friday. Due to poor weather conditions affecting the track, IUSF delayed the women's race for an hour. On Saturday, the Cutters got their 15th Little 5 win in what was a close race with Delta Tau Delta and Sigma Phi Epsilon on the Cutters' heels, but they still were able to secure their victory.
With the stress of finals week underway, the College of Arts and Sciences is once again inviting students to participate in College Care Week. College Care Week will last all throughout this week and will feature several free activities, including a pancake breakfast, watercolor painting, and a relaxation room in Ernie Pyle Hall. Last semester, more than 3,000 students participated in College Care Week. This semester, organizers at the Walter Center for Career Achievement are hoping for that number to grow.
Bagels, get some pancakes. We've got all kinds of really cool, crafty, creative events that are all aimed at de-stressing. So you can just come in and scan a QR code, put in your email, and grab some stuff.
A full schedule of College Care Week's events can be seen on the College of Arts and Sciences social media pages.
And as we mentioned earlier, finals are upon us, which means one thing: summer is right around the corner. Some seniors are starting their careers while others have other plans, but what are they? We sent WU reporter Lucy Kellison out to find the exact answer to that question.
Hi everyone, my name's Lucy Kellison. Yeah! And welcome back to Lucy and Bloom. Today we're going to be asking students what their summer plans are, if they have any, if they're stressed, if I'm a little stressed, and so stay tuned. Okay, so what's your name?
McKenna.
And what are your summer plans?
I am going back to my hometown to go work and hang out with my friends.
Where's your hometown?
Columbus, Indiana.
Where do you work?
I'm going to work at Target.
What's your biggest secret? Okay, thank you so much. What is your name?
Kyan.
And what are your summer plans?
I'm hoping to get a job. I graduate this May.
When was the last time you saw an ice cream truck?
I don't know.
I feel the same way. All right. Excuse me, Max, do you have a second to talk about your summer plans? That's well said. Thank you. Those are my plans this summer. Okay, what's your name?
Luke Drew.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any summer plans?
My summer plans are to go to Indy and start a job at Ditto Public Relations.
On your resume, does it say that you can do a backflip?
No.
Can you do one?
No.
Will you try?
No.
All right, he's about to attempt a front flip on camera. Okay, there's a celebrity on campus today. I need to get his opinions on what he's doing this summer. Excuse me, Ernie. No comment. Okay, sir, can you? What's your name?
Ashton.
Kind of a weird name. What are your summer plans?
To get as far away from you as possible.
Okay. Please go back behind the camera. Thank you for tuning in to Lucy on the Streets of Bloom. This is the final segment of the semester, but thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next year. Ernie? Thanks.
Thanks, Lucy, so much for that interesting insight.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, what are your summer plans? What do you have going on?
Hopefully, get a job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too.
One day at a time.
I'm manifesting this for you.
Thank you.
For some Thanks. For some Hoosiers, their summer plans are going to be filled with philanthropy, photos, and pageantry. Miss Indiana is a state pageant that will be taking place this June in Zionsville. Pageantry at IU is an organization on campus that hosts its own Miss IU scholarship competition. This year's Miss IU is Caitlin Ross, and she will be joined by 5 current IU students and 3 alumni to compete for the job of Miss Indiana. Our campus is going to be well represented, with 8 of the 37 women competing being from IU. The women are Kate Dimmitt, Shaylee Barnes, Emma Griffiths, Rachel Ramos, Lauren Frank, Caitlin Ross, Alexandra Knotts, and Emily Axum. The festivities will begin June 14th.
Uplands Brewing Company in Bloomington is known for hosting all kinds of events and most recently hosted a drag night. Woo reporter Shelby Brown went across town to check it out.
This past Friday, a drag night took place at the Uplands Brewing Company, and it was filled with laughter, glamour, and of course, lots of sparkles. There was a total of 5 drag queens featured throughout the show, plus additional comedy performances. Each performance made a unique impression on the audience that made them even more drawn to the show.
You only know what you know once you do it. And it really does show me a way how you can go above and beyond when you have nothing.
These drag shows are an outlet for people to express their emotions and provide one-of-a-kind entertainment to audience members who came to have a good time.
Funny enough, I am a stage 3 colon cancer survivor. So I was going through chemotherapy and needed a distraction. So I would take my makeup palette with me. And during my chemo treatments, I would just play with makeup, and it got me wanting to do more.
It is unpredictable what the performance from each drag queen will be, and this opportunity lets the drag queens be able to have creativity with what they would like to showcase.
Hello, this is Shelby Brown, and I'm here at the Uplands Brewing Company. And currently, I am backstage right before the drag night is supposed to start, around 30 minutes until the show is going to happen. And this is the typical environment that you would get. I'm super excited, and I cannot wait for it to start.
If you have never been to a drag show before, it is surely an experience that you can only get when attending one of these shows. So make sure to seek one out if you are looking for a good time. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Shelby Brown.
If you've never been to a drag show before, you may want to go check it out because it is truly a one-of-a-kind experience. So keep an eye out for the next drag night coming up, and you can see for yourself all those sparkles and glam. Still to come on What's Up Weekly, does Dead Week and Finals have you stressed out?
Coming up, get some tips from the Vice President of Culture of Care. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay with us.
Welcome back. The semester is nearly over, and that means final exams are in full swing, and that has students, myself included, very stressed right now.
I would absolutely agree. So to give some mental health survival tips and ways to distress, we're joined in studio by Matisse Lofgraben, the Vice President for the organization Culture of Care. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
So can you just tell us a little bit more about Culture of Care?
Yeah, so Culture of Care is a student org here on campus. It's student-led and staff-supported. We have 4 main focus areas: drug and alcohol awareness, mental health, sexual well-being, and then overall respect. We work a ton with harm reduction, so saying like we're never going to judge college students for drinking, trying different drugs, having sex, anything like that. But maybe we can give you resources to do it as safely as possible. We all know that when you tell someone not to do something, it makes them want to do it even more. Yeah. So by kind of being there and being like, maybe we can do it as safely as possible, maybe we can help each other. We do a lot of stuff with like knowing what intoxication versus incapacitation looks like, and knowing how to help other people, and like laced weed versus not laced weed, and like basically just like knowing information that not a lot of people talk about. That way, like when you're in situations that will most likely occur to college students, you can help each other and you can look out for others' best interest.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I think that's so important. So what would you say is like the main kind of mission or purpose of the organization?
Just to get people educated and get people talking. Like so much stigma around mental health, sexuality, drug use, stuff like that. just to open up conversations about it, because the more we talk about it, the more people can learn about it, and then helping other people, looking out for other people. Like, it's a very, like, almost like I could go blue in the face talking about it, just like repeating that it's like at the end of the day, like, culture of care, like, we want everyone to care about one another.
Yeah. You mentioned before we started that you're only a sophomore and
Yeah.
you're already vice president. So clearly you've been very involved. What sparked that interest?
So I was walking around the career fair, or not the career fair, sorry, like the student involvement fair.
Yeah.
My freshman year, I was on the phone with my mom, and my mom was like, oh, like, what's all that noise? And I was like, oh, like, student involvement fair, like, I'm not gonna go look at it. And she was like, no, like, hang up the phone with me, like, go get involved in something. And so I was just kind of like walking around. I saw this table. It had custom condoms on it, and I thought that that was super cool. I had never seen people talk about like sex in the daylight. Like, I didn't come from like a conservative town or anything, but like I really came from a place where like sex wasn't talked about, and like it was super taboo. So I thought it was really, really cool to see something like so open and like a conversation about it. So like I wrote my name down for the group me, whatever, like took a resource card, and then I kind of just like put it in my back pocket. I never really thought about it again. And then like one day, like I think it's fate, whatever, like I was cleaning my room and I saw like the resource card that had their Instagram on it. So I was like, whatever, like I'll follow them on Instagram. Like, what's gonna happen? Nothing. And then I saw, and it was like, oh, like meeting tonight, like call out meeting in like 2 hours. And I was like, oh my God, okay, I'll go. And so then I went, I started talking. Like, obviously I was like kind of nervous. Like, it was like second week as a freshman. Like, I was really, really scared, but it was something that I like really resonated with. And then they basically, like, we have open board meetings, so like obviously the board meets and like talks about stuff, but like it's open to general members that are interested in being on the board. So like just because I had nothing else to do, I started going to those. And then second semester freshman year, I ended up being the director of sexual well-being.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank God you were talking to your mom. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So you mentioned student involvement fair and some call-out meetings, but for a student that's like, oh, this sounds really cool, I want to be a part of this, what are other ways that they can get involved with it?
So we do like a ton of events on campus, and like if you just show up and like want to volunteer or help, we do have like volunteer sign-up sheets, but like if you just want to like come and hang out and help, like you can just come and hang out and help. We do have like meetings where we like discuss like our events, and we have committees that help plan the events so that we can like really hear from the people in the club like what they want to be giving back to the campus. But honestly, like it's just like follow the Instagram, be in the group me, and like look out for texts, because like they come, and we're never gonna like, we're not the type of club to like, oh, you didn't come to this meeting, like you're not in the club anymore. It's like, come as you are, come as you want, show up, don't show up, we'll be here supporting you. If you want to come.
Nice. So kind of touching on the mental health aspect of culture of care, what can students do to de-stress during a time as stressful as finals?
I mean, we do a ton of work with like reinforcing that mindset that grades don't define you. I think a lot of people are so stressed out by the pressure that comes with being in college and like going through finals, and it becomes like all consuming. Like, I can't do anything else, I can't think about anything else, like I just like, I have to get this, and like it ties into a matter of like self-worth. And so really enforcing that like you are a strong person, and like your grades are obviously a part of you, and they can be important to you, they can not be super important to you, but like they're a part of you as well, but they're not everything. So then like once we kind of like move past that mindset, obviously like it gets into kind of like, we like to talk about like self-care, and self-care looks different for everyone. Like, some people might love a spa day, that might be someone's worst nightmare. Like, some people might want to go play with a puppy for an hour, and sometimes you're afraid of dogs. Like, it looks different in everyone, so it's hard to have kind of things that will help every single person. But so we've done like de-stress. We like to give out bagels at the sample gates sometimes.
Sounds good
Because
to
like
me.
free food, like I mean, free food helps.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'll
and
be there.
especially because people will be so stressed out and people will like be running out of the house, will be like, oh my god, I have to get to my, like they'll forget to eat. And then like you might not think of it like in the moment, but when you forget to eat, like it can screw up your whole rest of your day, and like then you're like, oh my god, it's 4 p.m. I haven't eaten and I'm really hungry and I'm stressed. So like that gentle reminder. We give out resource cards that have like information about like campus tutoring services and like writing services and stuff like that, to let you know that like there are places on campus that want to help you do better in your finals and stuff like that. We also just had like our Whisker Mobile last 2 weeks ago, which is basically the Humane Society brings this like whole truck of like kittens, and we parked it at Showalter, and it was so fun. We reached 550 students, and basically like there was like a line out of Showalter of people waiting to like, you get to like sit in this van for like 10 minutes and like play with cats and have them like run all over you, and it's so fun. There's like 2 big dogs, like the benefits of animals for mental health, and just kind of like reminding people like sometimes you need that push, like you need to take care of yourself. Some people will be like, no I don't, no I don't, no I don't, like I'm fine, I'll get through it. But it's like, no, stop, like take a deep breath, like you should be taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Like you come first. Obviously grades are important, obviously school is important, but you come first. And like that's the reminder that we try to spread.
Yeah. I wish I would have known about that kitten
know.
truck. I would have been all over that, like my dream place. Well, lastly, you said all these like amazing things the organization is doing, but what do you think the university can do to help students during this time?
Honestly, I think IU does a great job. Like all the stuff that goes on at like Ernie Pyle during finals week and like college care week. Like I like how they changed like dead week to college care week so that like people feel more like they can do stuff. I don't know. I mean, I think they're doing a great job, and I think that it's also amazing that they give student orgs like Culture of Care and other student orgs to like have a space on campus to do these types of things.
Yeah.
Because I know that there are other college campuses that like don't have the opportunity to do events and stuff like this. So honestly, I mean like finals are gonna suck wherever you are. Like it's not an IU thing. Like wherever you go, a final exam is gonna be a final exam. But like I think IU does a fantastic job at supporting students through it.
Yeah, I know we had our bagels, the college care week in the lobby or the commons the other day, and I was eating that up literally. So
And I think they also had like pets today too.
Yes,
Like
yes.
play with a puppy.
Yeah.
I love that.
Can't
So,
complain.
No, food and dogs, you can't ask for more.
Animals, food, like that's all you need.
Yeah.
For real.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. It was so great
Thank you
to hear
guys for
from you.
having me.
Yeah, of course.
It's still to come on What's Up Weekly. We have the last trending topics of the year.
Don't make me too sad, Anna, including the exclusive Italian wedding for Sophia Richie and what has singer Meghan Trainor in hot water. Stick around, you'll want to find out. Welcome back. Let's get into this week's trending topics. A royal Hollywood wedding commenced over the weekend. It was nothing short of spectacular.
Lionel Richie's daughter, Sophia Richie, said I do. Sophia married music mogul Elliot Grange in one of the most exclusive weddings so far this year. And trust me, you wanted to be on this guest list. The couple rented out a lavish hotel in the south of France. The star-studded event included appearances by Paris Hilton, Cameron Diaz, Joel Madden, and many others. Sophia's stunning Chanel wedding dress and other designer attire was, of course, featured by Vogue. The matrimony went out with a boom, quite literally. Sophia posted the fireworks spectacular on their special day. Now, this has to be one of the most elegant weddings I've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely. I wish I had a ticket, but I probably would have flown to Italy on accident, which is what I said earlier, but it was in France.
Yeah, because I'm geographically challenged.
Aren't we all?
Meghan Trainor is apologizing for her careless remarks about teachers on her podcast Working on It.
The episode featured guest Trisha Paytas, who mentioned her negative experiences with educators and fears over potential bullies. Trainor responded, quote, "F teachers dude," end quote. The comment received a lot of backlash and users called it mean and out of touch. Trainor addressed her comments on TikTok, saying that she never meant to disregard those working in the education system. She said, quote, "I was fired up because we were talking about how to send your kid to school here in America is so horrific in what all of us have to go through, especially teachers. It's not normal and it's not okay. And a popular celebrity dance show is mourning the loss of a longtime judge.
Over the weekend, ABC's Dancing with the Stars judge Lynn Goodman passed away. According to his manager, he was in hospice after battling bone cancer. Goodman appeared on the competitive dance show from 2005 until just last year. The British dance star was 78 years old. Elon Musk is continuing to change the game for what the Twitter blue check means, and some don't even want it.
That's true. After removing all blue checks from VIP users and prominent organizations, checks have begun reappearing on some high-profile users' accounts. Lil Nas X, the New York Times, even Bob Saget and Barbara Walters have had their verification restored at no cost and not even asking. Some don't even want a blue check and have gone so far to say that they have been punished with the badges. Chrissy Teigen ultimately changed her display name to get it to disappear. With all this celebrity backlash, it's clear that Musk's plan is twittering out to be unsuccessful.
I don't think I'd get my check restored.
I couldn't afford it in the first place, so I'm not gonna ask for one.
That's what's up this week. Thank you so much for watching this semester and the past few years that I have been fortunate enough to been a co-host. These are memories that I'm going to remember forever. I'm just so incredibly grateful for all of you and for being so patient and kind and always welcoming with open arms and picking me up when, you have those bad days and being there for me for my good days. And I'm truly so grateful from the bottom of my heart for everything in this experience. And of course, doing this with you.
You're gonna make me cry. But we are the lucky ones. I mean, I've only done this for a semester, but I can say that Anna has made this easily one of the best experiences in the media school and at IU that I've ever had. But any newsroom is lucky to have you, and I can't wait to see what you do.
Stop it! I miss you all. I miss you all.
Well, for the last time.
All right, for What's Up Weekly, I'm Anna Black.
And I'm Carly Rasmussen. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next semester.